Okay. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Y'all remember I told you I'm doing a little experiment to see if I can turn myself and grow. After pre-TikTok refugee. Remember I told y'all I grew a following on YouTube, not YouTube, on TikTok in like 6 months. Okay. So I decided to do different platforms and see how they work and how they grow. Now remember, all of this was before the shutdown. So y'all remember when I was like, I don't know, friends, about fan base. This is just an update on my progress on being trying to become an influencer and seeing how it works. This is just week 2, okay? I think week 2, and I'm not gonna do like, I'm gonna just do random. I'm not gonna go by weeks because to me, I feel like when you just like go by weeks, um it doesn't, I don't know. I just don't want to go by week. I just want to go by randomly. Just randomly go by and just give y'all progress, like give y'all just updates on how my following is growing. I am not doing anything special. I am not doing anything different than what I was doing before. I just post. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do because I want to start a lifestyle page. I kind of don't know where I'm going, so I'm kind of all over the place. But what I do is book reviews, outfits of the days, and story times. So that's what I've been doing lately. That's what I've been starting off with, and that's how I've been growing my platform. I also have a special thing that I do. I'm actually going to get ready and do it now while I'm at home. But I actually have another special thing that I do. I do TikToks, videos where I turn myself into the female lead character. It's a little bit of cosplay, but I use everyday outfits, like everyday outfits that I come up with, or in my mind of if I was that person, what I would wear. So instead of me turning myself into the female character like anime, I use everyday outfits. So randomly, I would do a book review, and on that book review, I would be pretty much my outfit will coincide with the book whenever I do. I haven't done one of those in a while where I do the book review and then at the end of the book review, why I do a get ready with, oh, I can't even talk. I do a get ready with me, right? And the get ready with me is me putting on the outfit that was inspired by the book whatever book review I'm doing. So why I'm telling the book review, I'm doing to get ready with me. So that's how I do it. And at the end of the book review, I just show my makeup and show my outfit and boom. And then sometimes I do a whole little production where I turn myself into the characters. Please go back and look at my book review by why I can't Asia Cornish book review. That's the one I did last month. And this month I chose Dandridge Monroe, A Shift Amongst the Stars. Was it Shift in the Stars? I can't remember. Where that was a paranormal and the girl that was in the book was a princess. So I took everyday outfits that was inspired by African or Black princess. And in those outfits I will wear every day or mostly on date nights. I don't know which book I'm finna do now. Mostly I stick to indie authors or authors that don't have a lot of work that need recognition. Most of the time I find all my authors on KU. If you are an author and I have never read your stuff, I probably would read it on my time. If I like it, I will go back and read more of your stuff. When I have extra time, if I like it, I will go back and read more of your stuff. And clothes that maybe could go with a female lead or any of the lead characters, I would buy. I would turn myself into the character, man or a woman. I don't turn myself into a man character, but I would put on an outfit inspired by him. Yeah. So that is the like cool, unique thing I do. That's my niche. I call it Black Girl Book Con. Cause when people go to a Comic-Con, they turn themselves into the characters, and a lot of the characters be like anime characters or superheroes. So most of the time the characters that I mean, cause they're pretty much female black leads or male leads, because I do outfits that are inspired by male leads. And Black History Month coming up, so I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna try my best to do a lot, because I have a lot of clothes. And I'm gonna do more of where y'all watch me, do more videos of y'all watching me turn myself into the lead. Yeah, but let's talk about this fan base, sipping tea. So I chose to stick with fan base, spill tea. I said sip tea, spill tea, Blue Butterfly, TikTok, and YouTube. On YouTube, I got almost, I got more. I got 100 followers this week. I had got like 100 followers this week. Sip tea, I got like 15. Blue Butterfly, I got 7. And fan base, I got probably about 30. Fan base and YouTube got more fan base, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook too. They got more traction because you get more time. I was still learning fan base in YouTube because of the simple fact, YouTube has kind of turned into TikTok now. Like, YouTube is doing all the stuff that TikTok was doing, plus the stuff that they already have. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, I would say this about fan base. Last week, y'all remember when I said, if you want more people to come, step your game up. I would say this. Fan base does a chat room. Now, I ended up getting on it. And he said he was the owner, I think, or they do chat rooms, and I think these are influencers that are already on there that have a big following, right? And so I would say this on fan base. There are not a lot of authors, and there are not a lot of big book girlies over there, but I'm going to stay the course, because maybe some of you book girlies will follow me over there and we can get it popping. So if you follow me, I got about 3,000 followers. So if you, and to me, that means a lot to me. That means at least in this world, 3,000 people like me. And if 3,000 people like me, hey, I'm with it. I am with it. I figured, because it is a black app and we talk about black authors, I figure I can try my best to get it popping. If I get one person to come over there and get it popping with me and talking about books, I will. Okay, I don't care. Spill tea. Yeah, I still ain't figuring out. It's kind of like Twitter. Blue Butterfly is kind of like Twitter too. I will say on fan base, I got to go back to fan base, because y'all know I be jumping all over the damn place. Fan base, let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back to this fan base. Fan base do a chat room, right? And and they just open the door. So every now and then I would go in the chat room. Y'all know I talk funny. And sometimes if people don't know me, I be embarrassed, because I know that I am going to say the words wrong or not say the words in the correct contents. I've been trying my best to read up and study so I can talk to people better. But I've been doing that for years. And at this point, I talk the way I talk. Most people that know me, I don't be embarrassed when they give me the correct term when I say it. So I don't talk much on the chat rooms, but they see me. They see me and they see me listen, and they will invite you. Now, the first time they invited me, I remember I said what I said and I introduced myself, and they kind of like blew me off. Like, now the second time, I don't know if they were because they were black females or what, but they were very inclusive and they were very nice to me. So I think the reason I felt the way I felt the first time, because it was who was running the chat room. He seemed really nice, but he was very disingenuous. To me, it was disingenuous. Genuine. I know I'm not saying that word right, but he didn't seem genuine. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he was just trying to get people to stay on the lap, blah, blah, blah. But the two sisters, and they even followed me. They even went to my page and followed me. And actually, a lot of them, because they kept inviting me in, but I wanted to ask a question. So I said, I'm going to get in. I was scared too, because there was a lot of people on that night. And also, they let everybody else come in and introduce themselves and tell their niche. And it was a girl right before me. And I'm going to be honest, I don't talk bad about nobody, but I think she had a speech delay. And I also think she had some mental delays. And she was a run-on. And I can tell that nobody wanted to be rude to her. Now, the first time that we were on there, it was another guy that was like that. And it was the very first time I was on it, and y'all remember I told y'all that it was a guy, I think it was the owner or somebody that was high up running the chat room. And it was a girl on there like, I can't believe we just gave this dude all this airtime. Like she wasn't really nice. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way too, because y'all know how I feel. Even if it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a person is delayed. It doesn't matter. To me, I feel like you can get them people that time. You can get them that time, because even if you don't like him, it may be somebody on there that is like him. And you get what I'm saying? Like, even if we think it's stupid, it doesn't matter. Somebody else, what we think is stupid, somebody else may not think is stupid. And the whole point of them doing the chat room, so everybody can find your niche. I hope I say niche. Right. Find your niche and help you. I mean, so you can get a following, because it's not a lot of people. Like no one knows how to maneuver it. And that's how, and so you just get on and you just talk. I mean, you have your self-absorbed moment. They're giving you the floor. So you talk, it doesn't matter. And she was rude on the first one, but this second time I was on her, I would say I 100% was for it. Even the girls that was on there, you can tell. When the girl was talking, you can tell that everybody was over her. I'm going to be honest. You can tell. And people were like, just, but the two girls that was running it, I can't even think of their names. But the two girls that were running, they were really nice. And so I just asked, like, they kept asking me to come in and I would deny, but I wanted to ask my question. So I got on it and they let me right on in, and they was just like, hey, everybody was really nice. And I gave them a quick description. I let them know my name was an illiterate Black girl. I advocate literacy. I talk about, I told them I had a little speech problem. I let them know that, I advocate for, I bring awareness. I ain't gonna say, well, yeah, indie authors, Black authors awareness. I was telling them how I turned myself into the book cover, but I did it really fast. So I told them my story. I did it really fast. And like, when they said it, one of the girls was like, wait, what? So why I am explaining what I'm doing, they went to my page and I put both of my Black girl book talks in my outfits on there. And so the girl that invited me in came back after she looked at my page. She said, hey, and she was so nice. She said, hey, y'all, go to her page. And she said, I have never seen that before. And I think that this is really, really cool. She pretty much, so they went to my page and they like my stuff. And and there was another guy on there, and he was like an interviewer. And he was like a videographer, and he in broadcasting. And I'm be honest, I told him that I was scared. I told him that I was scared, but he was like, hey, what he told me what I was doing. He thought it was awesome, and he wanted to interview me. And I told him, I said, I want to do it, but I told him that I was scared to do it. Long story short, the chat rooms. That is how you find, because my question was, hey, I am noticing that because I don't get a lot of likes on my stuff. I'm not going to stop it, even if I don't get no likes, because I am getting some likes. I said, hey, my question was, I noticed that I see a couple of people viewing my stuff, but no one is liking it. So I'm assuming that people are not feeling me. I said I am assuming that my stuff is getting in the algorithm where people don't is not interested in what I am doing. I said, are there any hashtags or any way I can get around readers, black book girlies, or black authors who is like me, like that? Because I keep putting it, and she did say it was tricky. I even put fan base for you page. I don't know if that worked, but I just started putting anything that had to do with books, black books, anything that had to do with books, authors, or whatnot. I started putting it in. I post just about every other day on there. I will say this: if you are a part of fan base, they're not as inclusive. They're not as inclusive as TikTok. One thing I can say about TikTok, we are inclusive. People are very inclusive on TikTok. Even if people come to you, you got your group of people. Everybody got they group. They have somewhere that they can go. They got their tribe. It is hard to find your tribe on the con about being on fan base. And this is, every social media app have this. Every social media have this. But I would say this, and this is a call across the board. It is a popular thing over there. Like, if you are popular, if you was on it's a popular thing over there, and it's a longevity. To me, if you was on TikTok, the longest you had longer to build your stuff, because I feel like it is somebody for everybody over there. But over on fan base, it's kind of like a black college and a black high school. Like, the cool kids be with the cool kids, and the cool kids get more attention. You got the alternative kids. You do have a group, you just have to find your group, and it's harder because the popular kids are louder. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, because popular kids are loud on platforms all across the board. But to me, the hardest place that I have, the hardest place that I felt like that I could build a fan base was Facebook. And I have been on Facebook the longest. Like, cause not even, I'm gonna be honest, my friends and families don't even like my shit. So I will say this: if you want to build yourself on that, but because it is, to me, I'm sorry, I'm pro-black. It is a black platform. It is, and I'm gonna stay the course, even if this year no one on there knows me. I am gonna stay the course because it is a black platform, and I don't care. I don't care. I pray that don't nobody bully me. I don't get it, because when I told my niche and they went to my page and I got about 10 likes. So it probably about 15, 16 people in the chat that night that I did not know. And when I told them what I did, I got it. So there are some people over there that if you put out what you do, they will be interested in you. And right now they just trying to build. So everybody will follow everybody. Now it is a lot of attention whores over there. I'm gonna be honest, it is a lot of, to me, I get a lot of white people on my page. And am I the only one sometimes that be on a black app? And when I get on the black app, I see a whole bunch of white people. I be like, what y'all want? I know that's not okay. It's just like, even on social media and black space, it's always that one white person. Like, I was on there last night, and it was a white girl, and she was just on there clapping her ass. And I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? And she had about 30,000 people. And I was like, so a white girl on a black app, shaped like a black girl, clapping her ass. Oh, that's what we got to do? And that's how I felt. And that's how a lot of people felt. Because when I went to her comments, that's what a lot of people were saying, even the males. But she still got attention. People still was watching her. Even if they had negative comments, they still was watching her and they still commented. And y'all know if you don't want, if y'all don't want them on there, don't comment. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Even to be insulting. A lot of people on fan base kind of complain because they say, oh, this post is a popularity contest. And I said to myself, friend, that's the whole internet. It's the whole internet. Like I said, that's just my pros and cons with fan base. Fan base to me is like going to a black high school, and trying to find your tribe. And the popular kids always get the most attention. The popular kids or the I'm gonna say the hot girls, the instant girls. Spill tea. I, for some reason, like the aesthetics of spill tea. I don't, but I do. I posted what I was reading in Spill Tea. Y'all ain't getting no love. Don't nobody give a fuck about me on Spill Tea, but I'm gonna say the course. I think I only got friends because I typed in looking for other book girlies. And so I went to their page and I figured whoever I found that was a black book girly, I followed them and they followed me back. That is how I got my recognition. I even posted on my page like where the book girlies at. And I try to do that randomly every week. So on Spill Tea, every week I am going to post everything that I read, I'm just going to post. Y'all don't talk shit about me. I just bought some sheets. I know I ain't got no pillow slip on here. I need to put them on. I was just being lazy. But I'm finna put them on there. Blue Butterfly. Blue Butterfly is another Twitter. It's another Twitter. I can post my books on there and I can just post my links. I always get I always have one or two people that follow me back when I follow them, or I just randomly get follows, because once you start following who you want to follow on Blue Sky, they'll follow you back, but I don't get a lot of likes. I may have 5 likes on my Blue Sky page. Facebook, them over there with the old folks, okay? I don't even get likes like that. Not even from my followers. I mean, not even from my real friends and family. Like, Facebook be like, if you weren't established 5 or 6 years ago, you can hang that shit up, but I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to stay posting on there. Now, YouTube, I am growing. Now, I would say this about YouTube. People are very, very, very rude and disgusting. They're very rude and disgusting. I kind of be waking up sometimes on YouTube with a fucking panic attack because I don't know what them motherfuckers gonna say to me. Don't get me wrong. I am strong and I give the same energy that's given to me. But to have something to do a story time about your trauma and for somebody to tell you it's your fault is diabolical. It is your fault. It is your mama's fault. It is not the predator's fault. It is your fault. That kind of like hurt me a little bit, that it is people out here that think that way. But then again, it is people out here that did what they did to me. So why am I surprised? But I also have women that has been through some of the things that I have been through, and they give me a lovely amount of support, and I am here for it. That's just my update. I hope I was not all over the place. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's just it. That's just my take. I will say on YouTube, I got 100 followers this week. I did. Whether they were following me to be negative or if they were following me to be positive. Keep on getting 100 followers a week, then I may be getting monetized on YouTube. And once I get monetized, that's going to be awesome. We just going to see how this year goes, see if I can build a platform, see if I can turn myself into a influencer, it girl. I do lifestyle. I do a lot of book talk. And just being living my soft life as an empty nester. That's my update. I'm about to go downstairs and make me some honey hot wings. I found the seasoning, y'all. Cause after that, if y'all haven't, please go on my YouTube and look at my TikTok, not my TikTok, my story time, my Wingstop story time, cause that shit was, I was upset about that. But this is just my update. Like I said, me running my damn mouth. All right, y'all be blessed. If ain't nobody told you that they love you, I love you. And to all my book girlies, happy reading.